All right, we are live. Let's give everybody a moment to catch up, get yourself straight, and we'll give people time to roll in. So, uh, is it hot there?
Very extremely hot. Oh, it's about 98 degrees right now at the door.
Okay. All right. For you all who just coming in, just catching up, give you a lowdown on what we're going to be doing here. This is Whitney, and she is the mother of the young man we have seen in the viral videos that were being harassed and followed in Florida while he was trying to talk to his girlfriend on the phone. And you all have seen the video. We're going to play the video also for you all to get some background of what we'll be talking about. And we're going to talk to his mother about that situation, what has transpired since that situation when she woke up early this morning. And we're going to look for solutions. Okay. We're going to talk about solutions. So I'm going to first, like I said, this is Whitney, and we're going to first play the video of what happened to her son. And you'll probably play it twice because I want people to be able to see it. All right. We're probably going to play it twice. So this is the video of what happened to her son. And we're going to talk about what we're going to do about it. Let's get it.
What's going on, buddy?
Nigga done brought a team out here.
Obviously, he doesn't live here.
The reason why I asked you to live here is we're talking community, so if you don't live here, you need to leave. So if you live here, you're visiting a friend, that's fine, just let us know, because you're getting neighbors concerned since you're walking around my house. I'm not walking around your house. Hold on, Steve. You've been past my house 4 times, I don't know you, I've never seen you here before, and you're walking past my house over and over again. So if you live here or you have a friend you're visiting here, that's fine. I'm not in front of your house.
You're
You're actually following me.
You went up the wrong way. We're just asking a question. You live out here?
I'm a part of the neighborhood.
You're part of the neighborhood? Does that mean you live here? It's simple.
Like, bro, what?
I'm asking a question. You live here? You're up to my wife.
But I didn't go up to your wife, bro. I don't know who you talking about. For real. And I think I can walk around my neighborhood.
If you live here, yeah. So you live here.
Like,
You live here.
you gonna keep asking me the same question over and over and over and over and over. This man following me. This is harassment, right?
You haven't answered yet.
That's harassment, right? That's harassment, right?
I think what you did to my wife, yes.
Look. He followed.
What you did to my wife,
You
yes.
read it up.
All right, that's the first video, and now we're going to take a look at Whitney has more video that she released when she feels the need. And let's take a look at the second video. Did I load the second video? Oh, that's it. Let's take a look at this one.
The fuck is y'all following? Why, bro? You don't tell me what the fuck I should not and should be. You better watch yourself. The fuck? I don't even want to I can't even be comfortable because look at this shit. Then y'all coming up the blockway for people. They trying to walk and shit with their kids. These people out here following me and shit. This ain't weird. Look at the neighborhood creepers. The neighborhood creepers. Damn. What the fuck? Then Buddy, look at Buddy. He's still creeping.
Steve. No, Steve.
What the fuck? Hey, that's some weary shit, my boy. Damn. Yeah, they ran this bitch out to create problems and shit. This shit wild as fuck. They better.
Right. What's going on, buddy?
So those are the two
Nigga, fuck.
videos.
Team out here.
Let me pause this, and you will be seeing that video again during the live. But let me pause it for now, and let me hide that, and we'll. All right. So, um, sister, I know it's hard rewatching that video, and I'm going to apologize in advance. And but it's hard. Yeah, I shed tears watching it. Now I'm enraged, and you know that we've talked. So once again, this is the mother of the young man seen there. We're not going to say his name for his safety because he still lives. She still lives in this neighborhood. Understand this. And there are little things we'll talk about as we get to it, but we're going to go back to the beginning, and she's going to tell you why her son was walking around his neighborhood like he needs a justification. So, Whitney, take it away. Let's start before that. What had happened? Because you're in Florida, and let's talk about the hurricane. So you Hurricane Milton. Let's go. Let's start there, and then we'll get into this happened.
Yes, sir. This was the morning after Hurricane Milton. Everybody was pretty much outside hooking up generators and walking around to see the debris, the aftermath of what Milton um, did. Um, my son was walking around the neighborhood because the same things. Also on the phone with his girlfriend. We had no power. We haven't had power for 3 days. So that was the moment where he was wanted to walk around our neighborhood and talk on the phone. Um, there is a moment where he walked past a woman and spoke, saying, "Hey, how you doing?" Um, and that is something I raised my children to do when they walk into someone's home, just in passing. It's polite to speak.
Right.
Um, I don't understand what made these men follow my son. It doesn't make sense if even if he spoke. Um, I just I don't know how I can't. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to get my words together right now, but the sadness is turning into anger the more I think about it because it just I'm trying to comprehend it. I'm trying to understand what did he do other than be black, walking while black, because that's really what I
Right.
all I get from this is walking while
Right.
black. That's
And
it.
you like I say, you have the video. I mean, he
Mm,
had the forethought to record all of this.
mhm.
So any narrative anybody wants to spin, you
Mhm.
have the video proving it. And I'm just going to tell you, and I told you when I saw Steve, because that's what his name is on the video, we'll just call him Steve, um,
Mhm.
go from the driver's side of his car to the passenger side of his car, and I thought of Ahmaud Arbery
Oh.
instantly.
Mhm.
I thought of that instantly because here you have people accusing somebody of not being able to belong. And
Mhm.
then you had him run to the passenger side of his car. And we're going to get into some text messages you have in just a moment because
Yes.
somebody said, but at that moment, regardless of what people say in this moment, at that
Mhm.
moment, that was an intimidation tactic at best.
Mhm.
He was given the impression,
Mhm.
if we don't want to follow through, alleged, we don't want to do that, but he was given the impression
Mhm.
that he had something he wanted to get off his chest.
Correct.
And your son was the object of that. And then this is the thing that gets me because I told you when we first talked. When I first started listening to that video, watching that video, I said, this young man walking around in flip flops because you can literally hear them dragging on. You know how these young, you know how they walk.
Mm-hmm.
So he has on flip flops. So when I'm listening to this, I'm like, you all think this man is a threat walking around the neighborhood in flip flops?
No.
And so tell me how he's doing. Tell me how he's doing.
Um, I believe that Cornell. Can we pause this real quick? There's someone at my door.
Yes. Well, you know what? You leave it running. You leave it
Okay.
running. So we have a
Yes,
message
sir.
in
One
case
second.
anything.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So we're talking to Whitney Diane, and somebody just came to her door. So we're going to monitor this so we have a record for it. Because earlier today, someone came to her door also over the situation. So we're going to make sure that we monitor this in case anything unfolds. I have her number. I know what she is. But for those of you all just joining us, this is Whitney Diane. She is the mother of the young man whose name we're not going to mention right now, that's in the viral video walking around his neighborhood in Sarasota, Florida after Hurricane Milton. And you see he's harassed by four white men asking him questions. Wish she had taken us to the door with her. I do also, but let's make sure have to make sure she's safe. That she is. She's putting the pooch up. She put the pooch up. All right. Everybody was worried. No, you. What I tell you about that? What I tell you about that?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, stop it. You don't have to apologize. We are here for you. We are
Yes,
here
sir.
for you.
Mm-hmm.
They're not the other way around. Whatever life goes on. So everything's okay. Everything's
Yes,
okay.
sir.
And
Yes,
I'm gonna
sir.
tell. I want to share why I was so concerned about her going to the door because we were talking and she was woke up this morning with banging on her door. So we just have to make sure because uh,
Right.
flights to Florida are cheap right now. Okay. So let's continue with the story from where you are. He's walking around in flip flops. He's been harassed. He's trying to talk to his girlfriend. So when he gets home, what does he tell you?
He was like, you could tell that he had this very uncomfortable laugh, like, it's like, it's weird. You people weird.
Hmm.
And I'm half asleep. So honestly, just being very honest, I finally had got a moment to go to sleep from that hurricane. It was so hot. Um, so I wasn't hearing him until it was my 11-year-old that honestly is like, Mom, did you actually see the video? It's like, there's a video? Because at first, I'm just like, oh, whatever. Because my mom also lives in a kind of an upscale neighborhood, and they act very alarmed just seeing black people. So again, I try to brush it off. I'm not gonna lie about it. I brush it off. And then when something like I said, my 11-year-old said, Mom, did you see that video? He said it's the same people that be messing with me and my little boy at school. He's like, it's the same people. So I'm like, no. So now it made me. I had a call. I said, send me that video. He sent me all seven of the videos.
We've seen two of them. You have there are five more that you, for legal purposes, we're holding on to. Okay.
Correct. Um, And like I told you, when I seen video one, I started like my heart just started pounding and wondering what in the world. And after he answered the question three times, he told these people, yes, he lives here. Yes, he can be walking his neighborhood. He made it very clear this is where he stays.
Hmm.
It wasn't satisfied enough to just leave him alone. They wanted to continue, and like I keep saying, I have to reiterate that it wasn't a minute, it wasn't 2 minutes, it wasn't 5 minutes. This was over 10 minutes that these men were, what I feel in my heart, preying upon my son. These are situations that there have been many situations where people do not have their lives right now. That this right here has happened, where they didn't get to tell their story because they probably didn't have the phone or whatever the case may be. But this is exactly how it starts, okay? Where people are following a man around because of their skin color, and they don't feel safe because they're in their own neighborhood. Trayvon Martin. A young man that was killed coming home from the fucking grocery store, and he had a
Right.
god doggone hoodie on because Mr. Zimmerman felt like he was not safe or wasn't a part of the neighborhood. He took a child's life. Okay,
Got away with it.
and got away
And
with
got
it
away with it. And in
because they
Florida.
were spinning narratives like they're doing right
Right.
now.
Right. Exactly. And we always, and I told you, it's like I'm livid, but I also want to talk about it before we have to have hashtags and t-shirts. It seems
Mm-hmm.
like we always want to talk about what we should have done. Well, now it's the opportunity to do what we should have done. And I just don't, one thing, like I say, and everybody's talking in the comments at first, we are so happy that your son is home and safe. That's the first thing. We're so happy. We're not going to ever underscore that. And I want y'all to start understanding we need to get home safe. We need to get home safe. And the poison, we told you I cuss. So I was listening at the way your son handled himself. And people don't realize how much composure he showed through those videos, right? He
Mm-hmm.
showed composure because Lord knows, he learned it from you. I can tell because you prayed before we came on, and it was just beautiful to understand that he made it home safe because of what you have taught him. So we're never going to devalue that. We're going to understand that. So therefore, like we talked about, I want to know, what do you need in this situation? Because people want to come down there, and we
Jesus. Can I
and
say something about that?
yes, please, please.
I need, it feels amazing, and very overwhelming, the support that I am receiving and the wanting to come and march the neighborhood. I wouldn't oppose to it, but I am because I still have to live here. I am a
Right.
mother of 4 children. Um, I'm petrified. I'm scared. You see what they just because my son was walking in the neighborhood, I don't. I still have to live here, and I do believe, I don't want to say that, but there is, some of these members are part of HOA, the board. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
I don't know how. I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel safe. And I damn sure don't feel protected. Everybody has
Right.
something for me to do or something to say that when I want to talk, nobody want to listen. I don't. I'm scared. So I don't want a march to go on in this neighborhood. I don't know what I can do, but I damn sure don't want to bring. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like the situation. All I know is I could be very well have been on this god doggone app crying for justice because my child is no longer here because you have irate and angry people for the color of his skin. That's what I do know. I don't know how to go about this, but what I don't know, what I don't want is a whole bunch of people coming to a neighborhood I still gotta be in. And
And being and leaving because
correct.
and that's the part that I feel for you, because we're not talking, because so many times people will come initially, but you have to be there the day after by
Correct.
yourself with your
Correct.
children. And for all the people saying, where is yeah, she has no. And
Where's
don't
the
get me wrong. When I
protection?
say this, where's her protection at? And we're not going to get into the dynamic of asking where your protection is at, because that's not important. But wherever your protection is, you have it where you have it at. But to understand that you are saying, where is her husband? Um,
Ha ha. That's a joke. Men
yeah,
don't want to be men. And my son's father was killed from gun violence. That's why we live here. You see this on my neck? I was shot in the neck 3 times, neck, chest, and arm from home invasion. I wanted to move out of the fucking hood because I wanted to give my son a better opportunity of living, or a chances of living to live his life to the fullest and not getting it took from him from somebody, especially some black person on the street. Because I'm sorry, that's what happened. One of our friends came in our home, killed his father, robbed him, and shot me, left me for dead. So I moved here. I moved into many different neighborhoods, and this is very much a gated community. You have to call a whole goddamn security system before you can come in this motherfucker. I moved here for me and my children to feel safe and be safe. So fuck protection. I am their protection. God is our protection. His father is not here. He's gone from gun violence. Okay.
And that must makes this even more painful to know that
Absolutely. Fuck.
it's all right. We
This
got
ain't
you, sister.
y'all.
We got you. You found the right people now. Okay. Oh, that's why I want to get it out there what you need and not what other people think you should need. Because
Where's
go
my
ahead.
protection? What the fuck? I shouldn't need protection because I'm black. Why? Why?
Right.
Why do we need to be protected because we're fucking black? Like,
Go ahead.
I don't know. This is not. I hate people. I hate them. They're cruel. It's not right. It's not fair. Like, are we missing? Like, maybe someone else needs to go through this, and maybe their child, like, someone should be took because this isn't fair. Why do I have? Why is no one missing the fact that my child was
When can you still hear me? The camera went out. Hold on, let me camera. Let me call you. Type. Hold on, you all. Just a moment. Let's see if I need to send her another link. Give her a moment to compose herself. All right. Hold on just a moment. While I switch over. Let me ask do I need to send you another link? Yeah, she's in a like I said, she's in a hurricane recovery zone. And why don't you let me know? Grandmother, greetings and salutations, because you were in and I wanted you to get some rest. So we're just going to wait for a moment and give her a moment to compose herself. But yeah, this is reality. And that's why I tell people when we talk about, what we want to do, what we want to march in these communities, that we also understand that there are people who are left behind. There are people that are left behind that we must take into account this mother's needs and how she has to still live there. All right. Um, this is a hurricane. This is Saratoga. So this is right after the hurricane. No, I'm just live on my main page, Petra. We're just live here. We're just live here. They don't feel our pain. No, right. It's Sarasota, Florida. I think I pronounced it incorrectly in the video, but it's Sarasota, not Saratoga. Um, so understand this is the reality that we face on a regular basis. This young man is walking around the neighborhood, and like I say, for those of y'all who are just joining and might not have seen it, let me just share the video with you all again. We'll just share the video with you all again so you all can see this transpire and see this young man and what he was going through. And he handled himself well.
I'm not walking around
You
your
would talk
house.
to someone's
Hold
wife?
on, Steve. You've been past my house 4 times. I don't know you. I've never seen you here before, and you're walking past my house over and over again. So if you live here or you have a friend you're visiting here, that's fine. Let
I'm
me
not
know.
in front of your house.
You're in
You will
front of my
actually,
house. You've been in
you're
front of my
actually,
house.
you're
I don't
actually,
appreciate it.
you're actually following me.
You went up to Ron's wife. We're just asking a question. You live out here?
I'm a part of the neighborhood.
You're part of the neighborhood. Does that mean you live here? It's simple.
Like, bro, what?
I'm asking a question. You live here? You went up to my wife.
Bro, I didn't go up to your wife, bro. I don't know who you talking about. For real. And
and I think I can walk around my neighborhood.
If you live here, yeah. So you live here.
Like,
You live here.
you gonna keep asking me the same
You haven't-
question
you haven't
over and
answered- you haven't
over and
answered yet.
over and over and over. This man following me. This is harassment, right?
You haven't answered yet.
That's harassment, right? That's harassment, right?
I think what you did to my wife, yes.
Look. He followed.
What you did to my wife,
He
yes.
ran it up.
And then the second video, let's take a look at the second video. And pay attention to this.
Why, bro? You don't tell me what the fuck I should not and should be. You better watch yourself. The fuck? I don't even wanna like. I can't even be comfortable because look at this shit. Then y'all covering up the block way for people. They trying to walk and shit with their kids. These people out here following me and shit. This ain't weird. This ain't. Look at the neighborhood creepers. The neighborhood creepers. Damn. What the fuck? Then Buddy, look at Buddy. He's still creeping.
Steve. No, Steve.
Whitney Diana joined.
What the fuck? Hey, that's some weary shit, my boy. Damn.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Hold
I'm
hold
so
tight. Let
sorry.
me. No, we talk. Hold on. Let me just pause this.
I'm gonna stop saying.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to stop saying that. Lord have
yeah.
mercy.
You. I told you. You have nothing to be sorry for. We were worried about you. We're worried about you. So we know you're in a
Calling
recovering from
trying
the
to
hurricane.
forewarn me about these this whole neighborhood thing that's gonna happen. I don't. Now everybody's making me more afraid than I want to be.
Right. And I know you're afraid, but I want to talk about something you told me that disturbed me that you had the conversation with after you come. Well, let's go into the police contact because I want people to understand that
Yeah.
what happened there. So,
Yes,
what
sir.
happened? And because, oh, wait, let's start back to when the police first pulled up. And
Oh
then
God. Yes.
let's go there.
Yes.
So, while this was happening, like I
Mhm.
said, this video people haven't seen, but while this was
Mhm.
happening, oh, what happened?
Well, after I'll say I don't know. I won't even tell the time because I don't know. But after a while, they finally decided to call one of their friends who just so
Mm-hmm.
happened to be a police officer. Um, he pulled up in his K9 truck, his off duty at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And once he realized that he was being recorded, that is then when he stated, "Oh well, yeah, I've seen you walk around the neighborhood. I don't see you being opposed as any threat."
Right.
And once, he said that, my son was satisfied. He was like, see, thank you. Now I want them to leave me alone. And I believe that's when he was able to come home safely. Um, but it's for me, it's the police showing up to intimidate him as well.
Right.
Y'all got that type of pool where y'all can call one of y'all police friends and he come, and then when I do go to the police department to
Right.
make a police report, because yeah, that scared me and I want to start a paper trail. Um, the police, he took my information, my son's information, my address, and when I told him first, what he said was what they were doing was not a crime. That's what he said. He admitted that they're assholes, and it was unnecessary, but it was not a crime to ask where he should be or does he live there. When I wanted to show him the video of the man, I don't know what he pulled out. From my heart and my soul, I
Right.
feel like, like I said, my son
We
would have
feel like we
been there.
feel. Right.
Okay, he didn't even like. I felt dismissed. I felt unheard. I felt unseen. He didn't want to see any more of the videos. So he sent me on my way. But before sending me on my way, when I disclosed that there was an off-duty officer that approached my son, he stops me in that conversation and asks me, "Well, let me ask you something. Do you have 24-hour surveillance cameras around your home?" And for me, again, everything that's going on in my mind, everything that I've been through in life, why do I need to get 24-hour surveillance cameras around my fucking home when there's racist people in my neighborhood? I mean, I get it, but I don't. And when the situation is going on right now, then I sit here and I mention that an off-duty officer comes, and you're telling me for our future protection.
Right. Sound. Your sound went out. All right, she'll be back. Like I say, this is a hurricane area. They're recovering from Hurricane Milton, so there's some spotty issues that she is having. So I'll wait for her to get back. Um, can you understand that they asked her, "Did you have 24-hour protection?" Let that sink in. That they asked her, "Did she have 24-hour protection?" And I see you on the comment section, what you're saying about
Whitney
suing and
Diana
all
joined.
that. She's back. I see what you all are saying in the comment section about that, but at the end of the day,
What?
she's telling you about suing, right? About suing, doing that. We haven't even got to the fact where we can get a police in action on this,
Right. Oh yeah,
and
someone beating on my door this morning. A police officer beating on my door
that's
this
the
morning.
part.
I just
Now let's go there.
spinning that narrative.
Right,
So
because that's what I was so concerned about when the door, when you went to the door, because
right.
this morning we were talking and you said that you were woke up to someone banging on your door, and we haven't even figured out what that was about.
What was it about? They didn't leave. What I do know is, yes, there was an officer at my door this morning, a woman officer beating on my door. It was about 8:45, and I mean beating. And my
Hmm.
daughter and my niece are in here as well with my 6-year-old son, and all you hear is beating. So before I could even wake up, or not wake up, but just get to the door, I wanted to check my ring camera because it was aggressive beating, and it's a woman officer. She beat a couple times, and then by the time I got to the door, because I waited till I call somebody so that they could be on the phone with me, um, she was not there. Did not leave a card. Nothing. It was weird. And yes, it did take me about a good 3 minutes to get to the door. I ain't gonna lie, because I'm scared. Like I'm
Hmm.
scared, and I'm scared. Um,
Right.
but all of it, it just none of this makes sense to me. It's not fair. Once again, I'm going through a whole bunch of whirlwind of emotions because I don't know what to do. But the protesting, the people that want to come to this neighborhood, please y'all hold off on that because I
Yeah.
still have to live here. Bottom
Right.
line, I still have to live here right now.
Right.
I still have to live here. Fuck.
Yeah, and the protests are great until while they there, but when they leave, you
Right?
still have to live there. And if nobody's talking about moving in next door and providing 24-hour security, I need you all to stand down. I
Mm-hmm.
think the best of intention, like we talked about this, we understand the best of intention, but we have to start thinking about what's best for everybody involved as far as our people in these conditions. Because she's there by herself. You heard her husband is a victim of gun violence. And these people have shown that they have police connections. They have time to be Malcolm. Time to be Malcolm. Yeah, but we're a couple of people short of Malcolm. I'm more Fred Hampton, but still it's a long term thing. We got to think about the long term. So yes, she needs security. If you all are in Florida, her page, I put her page up in the video. You all contact her if you all are serious. If you're in Florida and you have some solutions in that area, but as far as driving over there and doing this just to be seen for clicks and views, that's not what we're going to do. And whatever other people are doing and putting out information, just remember this is the mother we're talking to, and we're going to listen to what she needs and to keep her children safe. Okay, everybody else, just take it with a grain of salt. This is the mother of this man, and this is the woman who is responsible for the safety and security of her family because her husband was the victim of gun violence. Do you understand what I'm saying? All right. I know y'all have the best of intentions, but understand who's going to be there the next day. She is. So we have to do what we're going to have to do to make sure she's safe. Because I'm be damned. I'm tired of hashtags. I'm tired of people hopping on social media after the fact. I'm trying to be there before the fact. All right. That's our stand. So anybody else you hear this from, if you didn't hear from Whitney here, if you didn't hear from this woman, these are about her wishes. And don't tell me what you all can do tomorrow. I want to know what you can do in the long term because she gonna be there. You just don't sell houses and move out of neighborhoods overnight. Who you think this is? A witness protection program? Now, if you all want to do a witness protection program, well, I'm all down for it. But other than that, we're gonna listen and we're gonna move accordingly. Okay? All right. They're sending you love in the comment section. Don't, I'm chastising a few people, but the majority of the people here are definitely sending you love and want you to be safe. And they're worried about you also. So we want to know. Um, so you go from there. You talk to the man. She has talked to the police, and this is what's so bad about this. You know, we can't even call the police without having to worry about the police being part of the problem. All right. So I can't even tell you to stop crying, sister, because I know it's rape. Stop it.
I can't help that.
Look, you are perfectly justified in everything you're feeling right now. Everything. Everything you feel right now, you are perfectly justified in. And nobody in this comment section would dare critique you without having to answer to me or my moderators. So you feel what you need to feel. But I want to get into these text messages of how we're trying to spin the narrative right now.
Right.
So when you're ready, let's tell me what you want to tell me about the text messages you received on the situation.
I'm still trying to process that. Uh, the wife of the aggressor, the man that acted as if he was going to pull something out. The text messages they were not to me. It was from another supporter, and I thank that person
Mm,
for reaching out and trying to get answers as well. But
okay.
I want to say is this: she's telling a lie. My son never approached anyone, walked in any garage. If he spoke, as I said before, yes, he spoke. Said, "Hey, how you doing?" What he did admit to me is he said, "Hey, how you doing? What are you doing outside by yourself?" As far as anything else, he kept it moving. It still does not make it okay for a group of men to follow my child. As I said before, what
Right.
the fuckly Emmett Till is this? What is this?
Right.
You can't speak to people now. He wasn't hitting on her. I mean, what are you doing outside by yourself after a fucking hurricane? Everybody, it wants to be safe, and I think that he was
Right.
more so. My child is be looking out for everybody in his best interest because he's seen his mother raise his sisters and himself and his brothers by himself. So he be trying to help people out, especially when they have smaller kids. See what he can do if he can help out, if he can move a tree, whatever. But
Right.
once again, I know that my son was not aggressive. He did not walk into anybody's garage. Um, this narrative that this woman is trying to paint is not true. And like we love to hear when someone says that, "Oh, I'm not racist. I have black friends." The
That's what
man just
I looked in
also
the
said that as
text.
well. What?
That's exactly what I
That's a
said.
universal line for racist fucking people. Well, I have
That's
black
it.
family members. I have
It's
black friends. Fuck you. You're racist.
right.
That just
She literally says in the text message, the line when she's going, well, no, see, understand, we have multiple cultural friends. And I'm like, did she just, I have black friends us?
yes.
She just, I have black friends us,
Oh
right?
Jesus, I need to laugh.
Uh,
Yes, she did. Yes, she
yeah.
did. Jesus.
Yeah, and I was like, this is too, this is too wild. This is
Mm-hmm.
too wild. So,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm reading to those texts, and I was like, this is them trying to spin the narrative. This is them trying to justify in the Carol Bryant type way, because you know how it is. Black men always are threat. This is, and that's what gets me. I'm looking at your son, and I'm like, he's a little guy. He's a lanky little guy, right? In
Yes.
flip in flip flops. In flip
With a
flops.
Rockamalee damn hoodie
Right.
on. Like, come on now. Come
Go
on.
go home and watch some cartoons, right? I
If he
mean,
could, he would. Shoot.
right.
You
And
know,
you
he had
think
the cable. Nothing
didn't
else mattered.
have power. And
Mm-hmm.
this is what's doubly impactful. This is after a storm, after Hurricane Milton has come through your area, and
Right.
you were
And y'all
saying
was
because
devastated off of that.
right, you don't have power enough for him to be in the house on the phone getting a good signal, so he's just walking around wanting to talk to his girlfriend. And
Mm-hmm.
this is what happens. And the sad thing is, this is all us.
Yeah.
We can't live. We can't be safe in the hood. We can't move out the hood and be safe. And and I just imagine the trauma that you are the victim of gun violence. Also,
Yeah.
you survived gun violence. You were
Mm-hmm.
inspired to get your children out of the areas where we're told, hey, if you move out of here, you'll be safe, right?
Yep.
And you do
Yep.
that. You have spent years building your life for your children. And then your son comes home and you can't even believe it. I knew. I'm gonna tell you when I'm like you. I would have been laying there and say, okay, all right, because you didn't believe it.
No, I didn't. I didn't.
2024, and we're still doing the same things we were going through in 1824, 1924. This young
Right.
man is walking around and he's like, after a hurricane, you understand? These people should be cleaning up their yards. And this
And
is
for
what you
him, he
have
be
to
like
deal
trying to
with.
make a quick dollar. He'll clean it up for you. Let me mow
Right.
your yard. Like he's that's him. He ready to hustle, and the way he like to hustle is clean up yards, trying to find something to do constructive to make a quick
Right.
dollar. I promise you, that's
All right. One of my moderators is cussing me out. Right, told me to check my text messages. It's because he wants to ask. And I'm gonna let them talk to you and see how
mm-hmm,
you want to proceed. About do you need a GoFundMe page for the security? Security set up security because I'm worried. I know you can't move tomorrow, but
mm-hmm.
maybe we need to do something about getting that 24-hour security system or something so you will feel safer because like you said, ring door cams are great for people knocking at the door, but this is what I'm talking about. What do we do past tomorrow? Okay, Petra, I asked her the question. Stop fussing at me, okay? The Dora Milaje is getting on me in the comment section. They said, "Didn't you see our message?" Okay, I got it. I'll let you, and we'll talk about that offline, and then we'll see what you want to do,
Okay.
how you want to proceed. I know you haven't thought about it, you haven't gotten that far yet, but we'll see how you want to proceed because, like I said, this is about what you need to feel safe, not about what people need to do to make themselves feel good about doing something. Because we need to do
Right.
more than just feel good about things. We need to have do things that are actually impactful in these situations. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And my chief of security in here, I'm gonna tell y'all, my chief of security in here, and he gonna block you faster than the Dora Milaje. Just thought I'd put it out there. So step lightly, cause he likes to fight just as much as I do. All right, so you're to this point now where you're in. How long have you lived here? Cause that's another thing. When they were walking, you have literally lived in that neighborhood 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
2 years,
Yeah.
and this is the day they want to follow a black man around
Yep.
and question him. So
Mm-hmm.
you said you were doing something. I mean, you don't feel safe, so you don't feel safe leaving your children there
No.
either. So
Yeah.
so
Staying home.
when you're leaving to work, what are you going to do?
I that's just had one of them get picked up. I'm gonna drop my daughter off at my mom's house. I mean, I don't stuff that I shouldn't have to, but
Right,
I don't want them. I don't want her home alone. Well, Cornell, he at work. I damn sure I don't know. I just I don't want my kids here. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I can't every time there's a noise, I'm like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, I'm. irate because I'm always in survival mode. I don't People don't get that. They say I have this conspiracy theory, all this other stuff, but please understand, I was shot in my neck, my chest, my arm. I do not have a vocal box. I flatlined. Took them 6 minutes to resuscitate me. I am traumatized, very, from a lot of things
Hmm.
that have happened in my life, and all I've been doing is living off of survival mode, trying to make sure my children never experience that, nor this. So I I don't know. I don't know. Right now, I feel like I'm rambling because my mind is fucking all over the place. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
We're gonna figure it out together. We're gonna figure it out together because like whatever we figure out is better than your son not being here. We'll figure it out together. And you're not rambling. You're a mother. I understood everything you said, so it wasn't rambling to me. I understand, and every mother in here, every parent, every niece, every aunt, they understand what you're saying because we're tired.
Yeah.
We're tired, and
Yeah.
we're tired of having funerals and after the fact conversations. So we're going to have this before the fact. And if we need to get you a security system, we're going to have a GoFundMe to get you a security system. If we need to help you in whenever way you decide you need to proceed, because we don't get to tell you what you need for
I
you.
feel like I need a lawyer, especially after reading those messages.
Hmm.
Um, I do. I do. I just, my spirit, I feel like I need a lawyer or active. I mean, I have you as my activist, but I need
Right.
law. I need more law because, again, I have to live here. One of those dudes in that video is a part of the HOA that I live in. I don't want to get fined or voted out. I don't know what they can do. Um, but they shown me that they can call a bunch of people and gang up on one person. They know that it's just this one black woman that lives on the street with these four kids. It's only one because it's only me. It's only one black woman that lives on this street with her kids. So, um, they know that's only, again, I have to keep saying that there is only one black woman in this neighborhood, on my street, on the street on the side of me. It's just me and my kids that are black here. Um, I don't know. At first, I thought I was proud of that. Now I'm just like, I don't want this. I don't want to be here. I don't want this. I don't want this. I don't want this. I don't want this.
I know.
I don't want this. I'm so sorry. I don't want this.
No, nobody. Siren. Siren. I'm going to put you in contact with her. This young one of my door Mirage. They said they have some security cameras, and I'm gonna put you in contact with them so you all can arrange how to get them to you. Okay. I got other Petra and I used to work in a law office, so we will in Mississippi, but we will see what we can do. But like I say, we're going to also. I want one of the young ladies to help you set up a GoFundMe page for your needs. So we
God,
already
I don't want people to feel like I'm begging because I'm not
ah
begging.
no no
Oh God,
you're return
I'm sorry.
you're a single mother who's recovering from hurricane damage. Let some of these people that all these likes and clicks you getting show you, because that's one of the problems we have. We'll like and click on something, but when people are in need, we need to do like they do when they open up their pockets to protect theirs. This man done raised $40,000 for staying in a hurricane while dropping
Oh,
the N word,
that
while
last,
calling
that
us
one last man.
niggas.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then we want to sit around here and talk about we just gonna like and click. No, I don't need likes and clicks. I need people who are
I don't.
saying seriously committed to doing
Mm,
something. I don't need the
mm.
likes and the clicks. I need, if you, this is the Dora Milaje contacted me on my phones, both of them at the same time, wanting to help you. These are the kind of people I deal with. So, okay, text me your cash app. Text me your cash app. They want your cash app. Text it to me, and I'll send it to one of my Dora Milaje to pin in the comment section.
I don't want to
Um,
do that right now. Or how do I could do this on
okay, no, you're right.
a
I
private
understand.
chat?
You, yeah, let's do it in the private chat. Do it in the private chat. I think.
Okay. Are you able to? I don't even know it. What is it? Queen.
Okay, you know what? Don't worry. If you can't do it, don't worry about it. I'll do it this way. Like I say, I'm going
Let's do
to,
it private.
with your permission.
Yes.
With your permission, I'm going to give one of the young ladies that wants to reach out to you. I'll give her your number, and you all can
Okay.
talk off app. And
Mhm.
let me tell you something. They tell me what to do. Okay, so we just let me stop pretending. Between my bestie and them, they tell me what to do because women have. That's what black women always have done in my life, and I thank them for it. Because sometimes I'll be out there and they be like, "Come back here." But I'm gonna send her your information, and we're going to get this sorted out for how you do it. Reese, okay, I'm gonna send Reese and go. I'm gonna send her your information, and you all call and you all coordinate what you all need to do, and then we'll be back on my platform. You know, once y'all get the details worked out, we're gonna put it up on my platform because I don't like I say if you're just here just to watch the show and you need to open your
Not a show.
pockets.
This shit real.
You're
So
right. If you need to open your
I want a
pockets
show.
and we're going to do something about this because like I'm tired of you all after the fact talking about how do we bury somebody. Let's talk about
Right?
how we
No,
keep
hell
people
no.
alive.
I can't. I don't want that. That can't happen. No, Father
Yeah,
God. No.
she's
No.
already she's buried one person too many already.
No. Mm-mm.
All right. So that's what we're going to do. And I will coordinate with all of you all in just a moment. So wish list. Could we put it on a wish list? We like I say, we'll figure it out because this is just raw right now, and she needs to figure out how they. But we know we want to get those cameras to her, siren. We definitely want to get those cameras to her so she can get them installed to have a little sense of security, and then we'll get the GoFundMe say set up for her to get a lawyer. We can set up a wish list for whatever the kids and she may need. All right. Well, when you all talk to her, you all like say, y'all know you all have to handle logistics because I just want to go burn stuff up. Um, so the queens will handle it, and plus I just feel better. Even though I know, I just feel better that you talk to women, black
Mm.
women, about this and how
Yes.
you need to
Yes.
navigate it,
Oh
and you
God.
just
Yes. I
y'all
need them.
tell me. Yeah, y'all just tell me
Mm-hmm.
what you need me to do because
Mm-hmm.
this is their mothers and they understand exactly what you're going to. Not like I'm not a father and I don't understand, but I tell you, they
I'm
know
not gonna
me.
credit you, but a woman I would love.
Right.
I need that. I need that sisterhood
That's
honestly,
it.
especially right now. So yeah, I
Exactly.
give you permission. Yes.
Exactly. So we'll get them on. And Reese, if I wasn't on right now, I would send you all a link, but I don't know where you all are right now. But we would definitely talk about this offline. So they stand with you. We're going to coordinate something. We're going to get this together, and this is trust me. We're here. You're stuck with us. I will be calling you to check on you. Right? You're stuck with us, and this is what I ask for you for your own security and peace of mind.
Mhm.
Everybody who calls you or tries to reach out to you, they're not just in it for you. Okay?
Oh,
Understand.
yes.
That's why I didn't put out any information until I talked to you. No matter what, I wanted to talk to you and see what you need, because and that's what we're going to do. All right. So
Yeah.
you get some rest. I know you got a long day today. You get
Yep.
some rest. I will call you as soon as we get off, and I will um, group call you with some other people
Okay.
and we will talk about what we can do. All right. You stay here. You stay right there. I'm going to end the live and
Okay.
then we're going to continue to talk. And I'm going to invite some of the sisters in
Thanks
to
everybody for
talk to you
listening.
also. All right, you all. Y'all, we out of here. I will come back and give you an update as soon as we decide how we're going to approach this. Biff, Siren, Reese, are you all available now? Are you all available now for me to send you a link to join us on the conversation? All right. Well, I'm sending you a link anyway. All right. All right. All right, Bill. All right. All right. We're out of here, and you stay there. You stay right there. The rest of you all, we'll talk to you all tonight at 10 o'clock Central Standard Time, 11 o'clock Eastern Time. Peace.